Crent, have you had a power bill this month?
I have. $23.30.
For the month?
For the month.
So that's month one of having a Tasmanian safer solar system on your roof.
Spot on. Down from about 300 this time of year.
So you've saved about $280 for the month.
Spot on.
Wowee. Do you reckon maybe our listeners would like a saving like that?
You're mad if you don't. They've got to call up now.
They do. So they go to the link in our bio and use code Baron to let them know that we sent you, and they're going to do you a cracking deal. That's Tasmania Safer Solar. Welcome back to the Barron Files podcast. Crent, I have done it.
Mate, I'm fucking surprised as anyone.
And you've sworn already.
I know, but I just had to get that out. I can't believe you pulled this off.
I have done this. I have. No, it's not complete, but...
Oh, it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's got to be... I've got to put the resin over the top.
Ooh.
To level it out. So the big... I mean, but I've done the prep work.
You've done a good job.
And
prep work's the hardest part.
Yeah. So anyone who is watching, come and, obviously you'll see the timber grain. I've made sure that the table is in view.
Looks good, mate.
For the viewing pleasure.
Actually, very proud of you.
Listeners, yeah.
Tell listeners to come over. Look, we're at 260. We'll leave the front door unlocked.
Yes. No, but looking forward to getting it complete. To be honest,
yeah.
It is heavy.
Looks heavy.
It is. I couldn't move it. Once it was on the ground out there, and I'd been sanding it back and all that sort of stuff, and I filled in all the gaps and then sanded it back again. I went, right, I'll flip it up on its side just to roll it back inside. Nah.
And you were not a small man, and it was a tough...
Yeah.
Couldn't get it up?
Nah.
Really?
Could not get it
What'd
up.
What'd you do? Neighbours?
Well, no, my father-in-law was down on the weekend.
Yep.
And I went and brought just a couple of these little skateboard trolleys.
Oh, yeah.
And I could get it up enough for us to slide one of those under it, and then another one, and we just rotated it and because we had to get up over a lip to get it back in the roller door.
Jesus, yeah.
Oh mate, it was a bit of a little bit of an operation to get it done, but we got it done. No injuries either when we got it done, so that's good.
See, I would have had several injuries. I would have punched 5 holes in the walls when I couldn't get the sand to go, and just just went off my head.
But can you see? Like it's 2.2 meters in diameter. I believe that's diameter.
Correct.
That's how big it is. It's pretty full.
It's quite full.
There's a lot of... We've got 2 cameras on here now. We're going to go back to the 2-camera view. Obviously, the gap between us was bothering me, and the gap between us now is larger than what it used to be.
I'm happy with it.
So
be a good one to sit around and have a few tins. You can see everyone. You 360-degree view.
We are the knights, we're the barons of a round table.
Yeah, that's
Trent,
right.
we are here. So
the more you're saying about everything you've done now, I'm actually feeling worse because pretty much all I've bought in this podcast is a fucking pulse.
You bring the running sheet.
I'll bring the content.
It's your content. So yeah. I've got no. But this, I mean, I'm not only going to use that. This for the podcast. Yeah. This will be for my own content. It'll be for my lives.
For your social media megastar life.
My social media life. And like, if I do want to have some people around for some beers, this is a fantastic bar.
Especially when you got the resin over it, sealed.
Yeah,
be
nice
fine.
and sealed. And like at the moment, we're not rubbing our hands all over it. I can tell you that because it's rough. Like it's still rough.
Doesn't feel too bad.
It's not too bad, but there's still some imperfections in it. But I wanted that.
But we're going to enjoy it too because once you do have said shindig, my brother will get pissed and fall through it.
Yes, we'll enjoy it for now, and then
we'll just enjoy the few months we got. That's first standard proceeding.
But a little bit more about the studio now. So we need carpet down. Obviously, it's still a little bit echoey in here, so I don't like that very much.
I reckon it's better.
So there will be carpet down in here, but we're going to get some shelving on the back wall here, which will be behind you.
Yep.
And we'll get some things that we've spoken about. I've
got Tassie Man still.
We've got the Tassie Man.
What about Richo?
Well, no, I'd like a unique name. Maybe the first captain of the Tasmanian Football Club.
Oh, we'll just go ahead and call him Alex Pearce then.
Yeah, okay.
Who will be 47 by the time Tassie entered the goal.
But I've ordered a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We've spoken a lot about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, a little plush toy of that.
Yep.
Chico. I don't know if the listeners remember Chico.
You love Chico, didn't you?
The lightning fast cockatoo on the scooter. I haven't got a scooter, but I've got a little cockatoo coming. And Buddy Franklin, the first sports star we ever spoke about.
Correct.
Oh, Crent.
First one.
Yeah. The first sports star we ever spoke about on the podcast was Buddy Franklin. So I've actually got a bottle a bobblehead off the Swan store, so I've supported the Swans.
Fuck the Swans.
I know. Yeah.
No, I don't mind City. For a team that's always good, there's someone you don't particularly hate.
I'm looking forward to beating them. I'm looking forward to St Kilda beating them this year. Let's talk about this. No,
we'll save it for sport. The mighty.
Yeah.
Look who's up and about. Usually hates sport and now wants to bring it on the first segment.
Well, I've had to book me
St
flights.
Kilda have won 2 games in a row.
Of 3.
3 in a row.
I've booked flights to Victoria in September.
Just for the duration.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to miss a week.
No.
Or especially considering you'll finish on top. You won't leave the state.
No, that's right.
You just all home games. So comfortably. 22-1 as 8 to me. Yeah. And then lose straight sets.
But we won on the weekend and we stayed at 7th. I was devastated. I was like, I can't wait to see where we'll be on the ladder now.
Mate, the ladder was so fucked up last year. Hawthorn were like 11th, won 2 games in a row and went to 12th.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre year. It was a very strange year. I can't help but notice, Dave, the Steed's moved. Does that mean he's been out?
He has been out. He went out there.
Just
while
in the
I was
driveway?
tidying up the studio, I needed to make some moves so I could fit this monstrosity in.
Don't call it a monstrosity.
No, it is. It's a really cool piece.
It's wicked. Yeah.
It does. And you walked in the door and went, oh, wow, that
Yeah.
looks really cool. And it does look cool, and I'm very happy with it.
You should be proud of yourself.
I've-
I reckon there's your old MDT teacher somewhere who's just fucking had a real absolute conniption.
Well, I didn't actually build it.
No, well,
I've just put some sandpaper on it, and I filled it all. I filled it all the gaps in with the black stuff.
yeah,
so.
I can tell.
Yeah. All right, off the
top
table
job.
now. How was your week, Trent?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Had a big week at my house. We got 2 birthdays, day after the other, 2 of my children.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they follow one day apart. So, yeah, hectic time.
Yeah.
We had a
Are they really? That's the same as mine.
yeah, only 1 day apart.
Yeah. Yep. There's only one day between mine as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy time. But yeah, we had a bit of a party for one of them on the Sunday afternoon at home. It was only way I could describe it, Nathan. Loud.
Yeah.
It was loud. This was the loud. We've had a lot now. This was the loudest one we've had. I don't know what it is with Sunday afternoons, but
Wow.
if anyone out there hasn't had kids yet, morning shindigs. 10:30
is that
out
a
the door
thing?
by 12.
Yeah.
Get
Why
over in the morning.
do parties have to go for like 4 hours?
They don't. I remember when we had our first one, 7 ages, hour and a half's not long. Hour 15 minutes in. Oh, how long left?
Yeah. Yep.
How long do we have to wait?
No, there's 2 hours max.
Oh, yeah. For that age group, it is hectic.
And don't do it
is
at
loud.
home. I don't think do them at home.
Oh, we do it at home because...
Hire out like laser tag or something.
Yeah, we was going to do that, but we just stuck with the home. Little fella, he likes just doing his thing at home. He just likes that environment. And,
Yep.
No, the kids, they had fun. Look, they're all great kids. It's just loud. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
it's hectic. But,
Yeah.
no, good weekend, mate. Can't complain. Kids
Oh,
are happy
nice.
and healthy and surprising. We're going on a bit of a holiday in a few weeks, so they were pretty wrapped with that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that. After I'll be a couple of weeks away from the pod, so can I get a bit of time off?
Oh, right.
So we put an application for
Where
leave
are
in,
you
or
going?
the Sunshine State.
So there'll be no
Fishing, eh?
via correspondence or via.
I don't reckon I can get
We're gonna
over the
have
line
so
with
we're
the
having
Dale.
2 weeks off.
Oh, a week and a half.
Week and a half. Yeah. Oh, we might better get the third. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, we could actually swing it because I'll be on. Yeah,
Yeah. We might better get something done.
but the folk wouldn't know any different.
No.
The
yeah.
abundance of the
We just
tens
don't
of
wanna-
listeners,
Well, I mean, we can inconvenience ourselves. I don't like inconveniencing our valued listeners.
the people.
Yeah.
that's exactly
Yeah.
right. All 7 of them. We can't upset their week.
Yeah.
Can't help but notice that your wife has stored a vacuum in the
No,
shed.
that's me. I had to I vacuumed the shed.
Why?
Well,
Is that like
we're going back to the table again, Crane.
is that an industrial vac though? Is that
No, it's not.
designed
It's just-
for?
yeah, no.
Right, so it's fucked then.
Whilst I was out sanding said table,
Mm.
Einstein here left the roller door open.
Yourself?
The wind was just bellowing into the shed. I've come back inside and went, oh,
Oh, good.
there is dust everywhere.
When did
in
the
here.
Sahara Desert move into my shed?
Yeah, that's right. So basically I moved everything out except for the table. I couldn't move the table out and the bar stayed.
Obviously.
Yeah, everything else went out and I vacuumed the whole shed twice.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, and then I swept it and then I vacuumed again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So she's pretty good in here now.
So you'd
But
be in
the
trouble
wind-
for not returning that to its rightful
No,
place now?
no. We've got another vacuum in
Ah,
inside.
okay.
That's an older one. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Very good.
I tell you, my diet's finished.
75 hard.
Did we speak about? I didn't do
No, we
75
talked about
hard.
that.
I didn't do 75 hard. I just did the diet for 75.
The duration.
days.
Yeah, okay.
And I actually did a paid partnership with Banjos today.
Ooh.
So I haven't posted it yet, and the video hasn't even been approved yet.
Which
But,
it probably won't.
I thought podcast listeners deserve to know first.
Yeah.
Banjos, oh mate, come on.
It's only 2.
It was on I did a Banjo's chocolate-filled hot cross buns. So they've got chocolate Nutella in them.
I thought you were going to say, so they got chocolate in them. I'd put that together.
It's Nutella.
Nutella.
And they are fucking delicious.
Never liked Nutella.
Really?
Don't like it at all. Just doesn't do anything for me.
What is wrong with you?
It tastes sickly. It tastes nutty.
No, it doesn't. It tastes delicious.
Well, it does
taste
I
nutty.
can't be wrong because it's how I feel.
It does taste nutty, but it's not.
I don't like nuts.
It's not sickly.
At all.
You don't even like peanut butter.
I do like peanut butter. I don't like nuts. I know. Don't start again. Everyone's sick of this conversation. It is different.
It's not.
You can't tell me eating a leg of pork tastes the same as bacon.
Well, no, because bacon's actually prepared a lot differently. The only thing that's happened in peanut butter...
because a tin of peanut butter is the same as a tin of nuts. They're prepared a lot fucking differently.
It's not a tin of peanut butter. It's a jar of peanut butter.
Oh, right.
But the only difference is that it's crunched. Like, it's not, like, cured.
I would say that's prepared a fair bit different.
Yeah, it's prepared differently, but it's not cured. Like, bacon's cured.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't profess to stand here and know...
We're not going to get far with this.
That I know the process that goes into bacon.
Go on. Give us a step-by-step.
But I was very excited to do a promotion for Banjo's again. It's my favourite bakery, so...
Is it?
Yes.
Or it is now?
It's always been my favourite bakery.
They don't have bad food, Banjo's.
I have gone on record before I'd ever partnered with Banjo's. So saying that Banjo's is the best
good
bakery.
pastry.
They're my favourite sausage rolls, bun up.
Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, crusties were good, but yeah. No, it's a very. What are we moving along to, Nate? I was going to mention too. Have you bought things? I remember when I first had kids. So this is within the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. Kids stuff was so cheap, like presents and shit for kids.
It hasn't been cheap for me because mine were in the last. Oh, Alfie's in the last 8 years.
Yeah, but I just reckon like you go and buy a Hot Wheels set for $29. You know what I mean? But now it just feels like everything's fucking dear. Like,
everything's $49.99.
The same, the same like with everything. So we have 2 consecutive birthdays in my house, and I just think, Jesus Christ, this is not going to end well.
Yeah.
How many birthdays do we have to keep buying this amount of shit for?
And the thing is, not only that, is you've got 4 children that will all go to birthday parties as well.
Yeah, 100%.
And you'll generally buy a present for each of those kids.
That's exactly
so
right.
and if they go to 4 birthdays per year, that's essentially 16 presents you've got to buy plus the ones.
That's
for
probably
your kids.
unders, to be honest, at this age, because every kid has a birthday party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they all do the big thing, all the world. So
what you want to hope is that they're really good friends with the same people.
Yeah.
So that they both get invited and say, oh, this is from...
that's exactly. We'll be forcing that way.
This is from all of us.
I don't like Tommy. Yes, you do.
One thing I like about the having 2 kids' birthdays at the same time, joint birthday
shared
presents.
present. Yeah, got a trampoline.
Trampoline.
Yeah, 100%. Knock that one over. Saying that, they're about $1,200.
Yeah,
so
they're not. They're not.
It does
cheap.
make it a lot better.
Cheap,
yeah,
you're probably getting that for them anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. So it does lighten the load a little bit.
Probably stiffed them on a birthday present. Really.
This will probably get mentioned when they're 30.
And my kids are like it's Christmas 2 days later.
Yeah.
Evie's 2 days later, Alfie's. So it's like, oh, jeez.
Mental.
Yeah.
I know the feeling growing up, mate.
Yeah, well, you're just before Christmas. So
yeah. It was shit house when I was younger. Now it's great because I'm younger than all my friends in our circle of friends.
Yeah.
He likes 36.
Yeah, jeez, I tell you what. Because I was the youngest as well. Like I'm younger.
Yeah, you're actually young.
So
Works out really well. No, I'm tracking well, mate. I've crunched the numbers. I should be able to retire about lunchtime day of my funeral.
Yeah, that'd be my luck. I should have
plenty of money to have a few hours off.
Yeah, that's it.
Before the big sleep. Fucking hell. What have we got here? I don't know why I'm going to mention this. I reckon you'll love this though, but I make a lot of phone calls in my life, and I rang this bloke the other day and he goes, got his message back. He goes, hey, g'day, you've reached Rob. No, I haven't. What? I have not reached Rob because he's not got his...
you actually have not reached Rob.
And so many people have that as their message back. I'm like, no, I haven't.
You haven't reached.
That is incorrect.
Had I have reached you, I'd be speaking to you
We'd be conversing right now.
Not your voicemail.
This is not you whatsoever. This is a recording of your voice. I'm not an idiot. I've fallen for this before.
Yes.
People still get me all the time with the, g'day, how you going?
Oh, those ones.
Good, thanks.
Yeah, I hate
that
those.
fucking shit. Yeah.
I hate people that do those.
And it does get me because I feel like I'm going to go just so I don't look like a dickhead in case it is right. And then
yeah. Because otherwise you go, Like it'd be, because if it actually was them, they'd be going, are you there? Hello.
There, you rang me, dickhead. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, I've got, actually, you'll like this one, Nath. I've got one of your favourite little scenarios, maybe.
Oh, right.
Or not scenario, what's the word? Section, category. Oh, it'll come to me.
Okay, yep.
Anyway, so people that say, I hate, people use cliches and sayings sometimes, and it's a bit awkward when they do it. You know what I mean? If they don't deliver it properly, it gets a bit awkward.
Oh, yeah. Well, hang on. They delivered it wrong?
Yeah. Well, that was the next point. But when they fuck it up, it's even more awkward. And I actually find it uncomfortable to call people out on that. Do you? Or would you say, hang on, that's not correct?
Yeah, so, hang on, are these people sort of saying, it's like two birds in a bush with one stone?
Yeah,
which
just
is not,
totally
it's
fucking
two different ones.
Yeah. I find it hard to call people out on it, but I'm going to start doing it because I found a whole thing today, and it was pretty much the first 10 that come up was ones that happen to me all the time.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, right, I think we've talked about this one on the pod before when people say for all intensive purposes.
It's all intents and purposes, yes.
It's not even close.
And I have done a video where I've said all intents and purposes, and people have said, did you just say intensive purposes? No, I did not.
Fucking listen.
Listen to the video, all intents and purposes. But people say intensive purposes because I think that's what Chopper says.
Oh, does
in that movie, I'm pretty sure he says
okay.
for all intensive purposes of the story. It's actually all intents and purposes, we know. But yeah,
and that's a man who's known to be a bit of an intellectual.
Yes, well, he's written a few books,
and he can't even bloody spell.
And I believe I never read the books, but I think the spelling mistakes stayed in the books.
Did they really?
I think they left them in. Yeah,
Oh,
some of them maybe maybe a couple. Maybe they brought the howlers out.
Yeah, possibly. But, the ones that you didn't actually know what he was trying to say.
That's actually not a word at all.
Is that ingredients or what the fuck is it? Incredible. Yeah. Well, this is one I like, and still people don't pick up on it. I could care less versus I couldn't care less.
Did you know I actually did a video about this outside your house?
Jesus.
In the car after we'd had a night on the piss. No, it was before I was going in to go and
right.
on the piss. Can't remember what it was. So
grand
it was a couple
final,
of years ago. Might have been a grand final, something along the lines of that. But if you could care less, that means you could actually care less. There is room for you to care less.
You are not making your strongest point because you're yet to reach your bottom.
Yes,
you could care less.
Yes. So that is one of my, that's a pet peeve, that one.
Yeah, that one shits me.
Yeah.
This one's not as common, but it makes a lot of sense. So when people say one in the same, doesn't mean anything at all. The correct phrase is one and the same. Yeah, means that two things are the same. One in the same.
One in the same is not, you're not in it.
It's
one and the same.
One and the same.
Yeah. I don't use that one very often.
You don't?
And that one doesn't bother me.
Doesn't?
It's close.
Yeah, that's probably not
actually close enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Because one and the same.
To semi-make sense.
Yeah, to make sense.
And
it's close enough. It's like, I don't know whether they said it in or an, so I don't know.
If you say it fast enough, you don't actually know. That's right. So that's not as bad.
Should I say?
This one is interesting. I hadn't actually thought of this one properly, but people quite often say they've made a complete 360-degree change in their life to imply that they've completely changed from the way they used to be. However, if you went 360 degrees, means you've returned to the exact place you started.
Yeah. I've never thought of that one either. But it's right.
Which means you haven't changed at all. Yes. So 180-degree change would mean that you're the complete opposite, which is what most people are trying to say.
That's exactly right. So do you know what? That's true. I never thought of that one.
No, I knew that. And I thought that's 100%.
And I'll almost bet my bottom dollar that I've said that before.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking the same. Because, you hear people say, he's a real druggie or whatever, then he done a complete 360 and he's on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
No, he would still be a fuckwit.
He's having a bong.
He's injecting himself as we speak on your couch.
Currently tired. Getting the veins going. Got
a pair of your stockings just in the gap.
Yeah.
Tighten them up. So.
Oh, great. He's stealing my wallet.
And my car.
Yeah.
And the kids are in it.
Fuck, is the door locked?
Shed's open.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's taking the steam. At least someone will fucking start it.
Hey, come on. I ride it. I ride it often.
You do?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Is it for sale yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, right? Not yet.
I want the chance to go and ride it. Like, it's hard to get out and ride.
Our lives are not easy.
I'm not going to go out by myself.
You don't want to go by yourself?
What if something happens? Like, I'm not a good rider. I'm a
novice.
I'm an absolute novice rider. And whilst I'm not going to ride hard, if I'm on a gravel road or something like that and it comes out from under me and I'm like, oh shit, I can't get it started again. I ain't walking back to the fucking car. So I'm dead. Aren't I?
I just imagine though, like if you went out and told me you were going at like 1 o'clock, and then they found you at 4 o'clock starved to death. Same day.
got dehydrated,
Perish.
They pick up a bottle and I go, why is there piss in it? Because I've been drinking my piss.
3 hours with no I can see him come and knock on the door and tell me and say, look, we're not 100% sure the body was that far gone. We're going to have to get some scientific. His organs had begun eating themselves.
Hell. So, yeah, I kind of need to go with someone.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. That's probably a good advice for anyone. Novice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you can break your arm
I
or your
know
leg
my
or
limitations. Yeah.
Me too. Mine are usually very low.
I don't even like just going with Alfie.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, because if something happens to me...
Yeah, that's right.
He's worse than me, mate. Like... He wouldn't know what to fucking do. He'd probably walk to Somerset.
He walked past this house.
In England.
Call in and see Kenny.
Yeah, he'd probably go to Kenny's house.
Kenny's house, yeah. He's Liverpool, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've got a couple more. So, we've talked about this one in depth, but given the category, I couldn't leave it out.
Yeah.
When people say to be Pacific.
Oh,
that's painful.
I hate that one.
That is painful.
I hate that. I'll just lay on the and wait. But like, yeah, be Pacific. Up, blue. It's
just start making noises like.
Yeah. And people just say it without even. They don't even go, "Oh, that didn't sound right." They just go, be Pacific.
What?
And I like what?
Would you call someone out for that?
If I was having an argument with someone
and they said that,
and they said be Pacific, I'd say I would be writing. Like I was almost about to drop a C-bomb then.
Yeah, you do like a C-bomb.
Yeah. Because I'll do anything to win an argument.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you were still undefeated.
Yeah. Even if I've got to change the subject,
even when you've been wrong, you're still undefeated.
Never. Yep.
Because you'd actually be wrong about the point, but win the argument.
Oh, mate, I'm not giving up.
I know. Fucking oath. This is another one. I haven't heard this one much, but people say a scapegoat instead of a scapegoat. Yeah.
But I don't know what escape means.
Scapegoat.
Sorry, I don't know what.
I know what it means, but I'm not sure how the meaning comes out.
I don't know what scape itself means, but scapegoat is obviously James Hird, for instance, was a
scapegoat.
Perfect scapegoat.
Yeah.
Oh, you reckon he don't reckon he was innocent?
Oh, I don't think he didn't mean to cheat, but I think he made some poor decisions.
Well, this is sport, I know.
Yeah.
So quickly, backstory for the people that don't know, Essendon Football Club, very strong football club in previous years in the AFL.
Found guilty of doping.
Found guilty of doping.
Despite no player ever testing positive to anything illegal.
Yes, correct. And they actually didn't do anything illegal while they were doing it.
They was accused of doing
They just brought the
something
game into disrepute.
because of the system and I reckon he's a very smart man, James Hird. When they started taking the players off site to inject them, I would have got pretty nervous then and thought this just stinks. It's ethically, it's not right. No matter what's in it.
Did anyone stand up in that?
David Zaharakis scared of needles, so he refused to do it.
Oh yeah, that's why he could play.
He played that year.
Because the whole club, every player,
everyone that was still
was
there,
suspended for 2 years.
12 months.
12
so
months.
A year out of the game. Yeah.
That's sport. Let's move on.
Right, moving along. Sorry, we'll keep going. Have you ever heard someone say it's a dog-eat-dog world instead of a dog-eat-dog world?
No, I've never heard say dog-eat-dog.
Me neither, but apparently it's commonly done. But And this one I didn't know. The original term is not butt naked, as in B-U-T-T. It's buck naked is where it started. So the buck naked is correct in the original. This phrase meaning completely naked.
Really?
It's been used since at least the early 1900s. The origin of the word buck in this context is unclear. Some theories suggesting a comparison to the smooth skin of a male deer or a connection to racist usage of the word buck. But
racist?
I'm not sure of the connotations there either. But
we can't post that one on social media now, can we?
No, certainly not. But so butt naked purely, but for obvious reasons, has become, like only in the last few decades, become a mainstream term as well. But it actually comes from people originally mistaken buck naked for butt naked.
Right. Because I always thought it was butt naked.
So do I.
But that obviously has changed to butt naked.
Yeah. That's how it's commonly
in let's say the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
But yeah, so if you've got any more of those, then comment them below.
Yeah, the ones that
I like them. That's a good
that
little
people aren't actually aware of. Yeah.
So if you can give us some good ones, we'll read them out on the podcast and discuss them. But I didn't know that the buck naked one. That's okay. Maybe I have. Maybe now that I'm thinking about, maybe I have heard people say buck naked.
But yeah.
And maybe I've thought they were wrong and haven't corrected them. Maybe if I've gone up and corrected them, wouldn't have, what sort of a moron would go and correct someone that's right?
I'm like you. I was surprised when I read it, but there was something in my head just ticking over. Thinking, no, that's something about it. But
I'm not arguing it.
No, it's interesting that one. But one of the very interesting ones.
Crent, I can ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you not have paper at work?
No, paperless office.
Yeah,
environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
Well, you just looked at your hand. There's 500 words written on there.
Yeah, part numbers.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah. I'm one of them real smart people.
Oh, my God.
We've been through this, remember, because I write left-handed but perform every other task in the world right-handed.
I didn't know we'd gone through that.
I thought, I play cricket right-handed, play hockey, obviously, you got to be right-handed.
Well, yeah, that's... now, what are your thoughts on that, hockey?
Discrimination.
Right-handed. Why do we keep getting into sport?
The purest art of discrimination.
Do you think it is that or not?
You can play left-handed, it's just very difficult. I've seen people play in the past.
But there's no such thing as a left-handed stick, is there?
No.
Because back stick is a rule.
That you can't, that's right. You've got to, So, everything right-handed apart from writing. But my writing is very similar to that of probably a 7-year-old child.
Yep.
Extremely messy. Mm-hmm. But the worst thing about being left-handed is writing on whiteboards.
Oh, yeah, because you'd rub it all out. Because
you just keep fucking rubbing it off.
Yeah,
so I have to write on a whiteboard like that, like with the tip of the pen.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, that's messy.
Well,
no shit.
Everyone actually uses the tip of the pen, Grant.
No, well, I hold the other tip.
I don't use the mid section of the pen when I write.
You turn around and scratch it into the paper? That's what I do, yeah. Or just do it in blood, stab it into your finger and just sign it in blood. But
sometimes I just get a chisel and...
the old Flintstone style. Why not?
Yeah. But no, I know what you mean. You've got to hold the pen higher.
Away from the... Yeah, which is very difficult. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay. Luckily not a teacher.
Oh, I'm a teacher of many things,
just
not a school teacher.
They do write on... school teachers write on whiteboards.
Yeah. And chalk, same thing. Same problem. I hate chalkboards. I've got a real thing about chalk. It annoys me. Just the thought of it and just...
Is it the sound of the chalkboard?
Yeah, that and just the tendency that you can probably accidentally scratch it and just... Yeah, it does me head in. I've got a real thing with chalkboards. Anyway, moving right along. I've seen an article this week. They've picked a heap of... Gone with like the 20 greatest TV shows of the last 50 years.
I'll bet they're wrong.
Well, MASH features.
They're wrong then. Are you joking?
MASH is in it.
It's that.
You believe there was 251 episodes of MASH?
That is like... when I see that helicopter flying through the sky...
Oh, just bang. Wasn't
right?
bad.
That is like chalkboard.
Yeah,
to 100%. It's like, oh, God.
I think I just have flashbacks of like being sick home from school. This is before cable TV and everything.
Yeah,
and
you
just
were
MASH
homesick.
Would come on, like,
but I actually liked I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah, so that wasn't the worst show.
Yeah,
though,
that was all right. But that was always on when I was sick and Bewitched. But
MASH
I Dream of Jeannie. Well, there's other reasons I didn't mind I Dream of Jeannie, Cranton. It wasn't because of the TV show.
Right, you liked his haircut?
I liked her haircut.
The doll?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? She'd be like 70 or 80 now, probably.
She's probably still hot.
Well, you never know. She's probably had a bit of assistance over the journey.
Yeah, well, true.
The Botox. Yeah. But, mate, Petter like this. Seinfeld features.
Oh, he absolutely loves Seinfeld.
Actually, one of the most underrated shows that's on here, and I'm all for it. The Sopranos was a great show.
I never saw it. I've never seen it.
Never seen this?
No, I
haven't. It used to be on like back in the day, 9:30. I was probably a bit young to watch it, but still snuck a few. I used to love it. Tony Soprano was a very tough character.
Yeah, right.
Had more affairs
it's still
than
on
Carl
Netflix.
Kennedy. Yeah, I was thinking about watching it again because I've only ever seen bits of pieces. It's a good show than Sopranos.
Yeah, maybe it's something I could get into.
Stranger Things, I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't seen it, but people rave about it.
Band of Brothers.
That was the war one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that's pretty good. Friends is on there. Was you a Friends man?
Nah, look, I wasn't.
It's not funny now,
I'm not
Friends.
against it.
You watch it now, it is not funny at all.
No, not funny, but it's not like I don't hate it.
Yeah, but no, back in the day, so The Simpsons is on there.
Yep, fantastic.
A show called, have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I think I
Larry
have.
David.
Yeah.
That's actually very funny.
Yeah. Nah.
Not a big fan.
I've heard of it, but I can't.
I'm not sure I'd put it in the top 20, 30 of all time.
Yeah, like that's like, there's a lot of TV shows here that like they're not, I mean, I don't want to say they have to be mainstream, but like if you haven't heard of them.
Yeah. So The Simpsons, obviously. I mentioned Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Yeah, no doubt. Have you seen Dexter?
Nah.
Mate of mine loves Dexter.
That's the doctor. Thing. Is he the doctor?
No, he's the
serial killer?
Cop, isn't he?
Oh,
he's a cop serial killer. Yeah. I should. Lost.
Shit house.
See that? Nah. The first two series of Lost were great.
Yeah.
Then it was shit house.
Then it was shit.
That went downhill quicker than anything I can imagine.
Oh,
actually.
mate.
Yeah.
That went down like a $2 hooker.
That went down quicker than my bank account in April.
Yeah.
That's how fucking quick that went. And so Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Are we going to go through every TV
No,
show?
I just want to get your thoughts.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, I've watched about 3 episodes, struggling to get into it.
Do you know, I got through 4 series and went, I'm sick of it. They just lie to each other all the time.
Well, they're drug addicts,
and if they, no, but they're not.
Oh, no, they're drug
They're drug
yeah.
dealers. They cook it, they make it.
Yeah.
If they just told the truth to each other, they'd go, oh, right, now let's get this done. Right. Do you know what I mean? Instead of trying to underhand each other. Yeah, it got really annoying and I went, nah, can't handle it. It's crap.
That's fair enough. Last one.
What's number 1?
It doesn't actually say.
Oh.
Just give us the top. Yeah. But actually 2 more. Rick and Morty, like the
Never seen
cartoon. Yeah, that sounds dumb. And The Office. The Office is a pretty good show.
Haven't seen it, but, which Office, though? The American or the English?
I'd say it's the English one. 201 episodes.
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Sorry, yeah.
Gervais or Gervais?
Gervais.
Gervais,
I think,
you're going with, yeah.
But we'll share the link to that so people can go through it.
Yeah,
Or
have a look.
He's pretty much mentioned every single one of them.
Even the ones that count honourable mentions.
Yeah.
We're down to
No, Game of
307.
Thrones, though. Game of Thrones didn't make it.
Not in this one. But I was saying that, when I read this article, I Googled it, and there was another couple, and Game of Thrones was like at the top. But actually, no, there it is. Sorry, it is there.
Is there? What about Yellowstone?
No.
Right into that at the moment.
So I struggled. Again, I watched 3 or 4 episodes. I just really struggled with it. But everyone tells me, you'd love it. You'd love it.
You've got to go back and watch 1880. Is it 1883, I think it's called?
Oh, no, you did mention this the other day.
Then you'll go and watch 1825 or 1925. 1825. So it's 1883, then 1925, and that all goes into
Current Yellowstone.
current Yellow. Are you right? Do you need a pillow? You literally told me, sat down there last week and said, no, when we're up at the table, I'll be right. I won't yawn. I'll be all good.
Well, I slept on the couch last night with a screaming nearly 2-year-old.
For fuck's sake.
Kept me real sharp.
So, yeah, but you'll share that, won't you?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Get straight on it.
Excellent.
I love this one this week. This is a bizarre... Does the name Anthony Edwards mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
He's an NBA star for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Why are we talking about that? Shouldn't we talk about that in sports?
It's not to do with sport.
Okay.
So Anthony, he's becoming more famous. Like, he is a big star. He's a top 10 player. He's a jet.
Sounds very sport-like.
No, he's not. I'm just explaining who he is. Because some people he's star and think...
Okay, he's a good basketballer.
Yep. He's undeniable talent on the court, but in the last 2 years, he has fathered 4 children with 4 different women.
Oh, he's
done
been bitten by the famous...
He's done a quadruple
snake.
double, they're calling it.
A quadruple double.
To borrow a basketball term, of course.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see, but he's 23.
Oh, wow.
He's fathered 4 children in, I think it's about 18 months.
See, this...
He had 2 about 3 months apart.
Do you know, right? This bothers me. There's a couple of reasons, right? He's going to have enough money that it's not going to matter that he's had 4 children, right?
100%.
But is he going, as a father myself, is he going to be there present for each of these children?
Highly unlikely.
Yeah, and that's not good.
Well, there's reports that he's pretty much said to one girl, I'll give you he offered one of them like $1.2 million now up front and never wants to hear from her ever again.
That's not enough.
And just disgusting attitude.
That is terrible. It's going to cost more than $1.2 million to bring that child up.
What's that average out over? It's $100,000 a year. So, you'd be surprised.
She can't
18
work.
years.
She can't work for the first 5 years.
For the first 5 years, yeah. That's
So
true.
so she's got to pay for herself.
Yeah.
She's got to pay for herself as well.
So there's 300
And even
gone.
when she can go to work, like if there's issues with the kid,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I know all about that. Like that's a shit house attitude. If you're going to father children,
If you're going to be that reckless.
whilst fathering 4 children to 4 different women is a little bit of a win for the boys. You've got to polish that trophy.
That's right.
Does
You've
that
got to
make
find a way
sense?
to
Like,
exist in that kid's life.
yeah.
And they're probably spread out too. Who knows? Like, that's crazy. But there's a couple others. So Evander Holyfield, he had 11 kids to 6 different women.
Fucking hell.
11 kids, 6
With half
women.
an ear.
With half an ear. One and a half. You got one
Sorry,
now.
yeah.
1 and 3/4.
One
1 and 3/4.
Sorry, my mistake. Yeah. Sorry, half an ear
1 and
missing.
3/4.
Yeah.
And Nick Cannon, the singer.
No.
He was married to Mariah Carey for a while. You'd know if you've seen him. He hosts a lot of...
Done all right then. Mariah Carey was a bit of a... a little bit of a...
Our era, she was...
Very I Dream of Jeannie.
Gorgeous woman. Gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
He's got 12 kids to 6 women.
Jeez.
I'm not sure you could go through with that, could you?
Are they good fathers though?
No, well, you wouldn't think so.
I mean, you've got 4 kids.
I don't like to chastise. He might be, but you wouldn't see that you could be that present.
You've got 4. You've got 4 RTs
to one woman.
To one woman, yeah, and you're you've
Happily
got
married.
You've got 4, and you're a good father.
I like to think I'm a very good dad.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
actually brag about anything, but I think I'm a good dad.
Yeah. and there's plenty of men out there that have got multiple kids to multiple women. They're fine dads.
Still a good dad.
Great
Yeah,
dads,
still in their
you know what I
lives,
mean?
yeah, for sure.
I just think logistically it's very hard.
That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
12 from 6.
Yeah.
Like, that's logistically hard.
I don't even know Wayne Carey, the former star footballer. He's got kids to 3 different parents, 3 different mums. And he said on Triple M one day on the Sunday, he's like, oh, I fucking hate Mother's Day. I said, why? He goes, well, I've got to go back and forth over that fucking bridge, drop it all off each of their mums house for Mother's Day. Back and get them and drop that one on. I thought, yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, yeah, imagine that. Like, Jesus Christ. Scary
But
stuff.
at least he is present in their
Oh,
lives.
100%. Yeah, that's right.
And
yeah,
that matters.
Yeah.
That's
And you
what it's
can't,
about.
things happen. You can't guarantee that people are all going to live forever. As we know, it doesn't happen. But as you say, you still be a fantastic parent.
That's right.
In a
in a broken relationship.
Yeah, relationship. Yeah, for sure. We're going to go now, Nave, to a bit of fan mail. I believe you got some voicemail from the bird. Is the word?
Oh, do I?
What a fan, what a fan, what a fan, what a mighty big fan. What a fan, what a fan, what a fan, what a mighty big fan.
Thank you. The thing is, I just think that when that's played, people start cheering
Yeah, for sure.
because it's
It's exciting.
so well done. Just the one voicey.
One voice.
This week?
Yeah, we've come back pretty quick after our last ep. So.
Yeah, we have. Yep. Oh, Crent.
What? That was a deep breath.
So from Birdie.
How you going, Professor Crent? It's been a while.
Has.
I've, yous went walkabout for fucking couple of weeks or 3
Yous?
weeks or some shit like that, and then I've been on a fucking cruise, cruising across the Tasman Sea to New Zealand, and this is a message out there for anyone wanting to go on a cruise. Don't. I did not like it at all. It was the food was shit. The sea was a bit rough, but I could deal with that. But just the fucking people, rude people. Most of them were fucking old, rude, and fat, and a lot of subcontinental human beings, and I would have to say that they are the rudest people on the fucking planet and the most disgusting. So
Fucking hell, we're getting a bit dicey here, Birdie.
Very serious.
that in your face, and yeah, I didn't like it one bit. You're stuck in a boat with 5,000 fucking people that you don't like and don't know. It's not a fun time. So anyway, but New Zealand, been there before, but yeah, it was good to fucking see the coastline of it and a few places. Fucking beautiful country.
Yeah.
We'll be going back there, but not on a fucking boat. Righto, that's all I've got to talk about. I'll ring yous up next time. See yous.
All right. Thank you.
Right, and goggles. Can you fucking stop recording in a fucking old corrugated iron tank, please? No one can fucking hear you.
That wasn't any good either.
That was
What was he?
he was driving.
Next time you're driving along, do you mind winding your fucking window up, Birdie?
Actually, put all of them up.
Yeah, put it all up.
And get a windscreen in your car.
You've done cruise before? I've never
No,
done a cruise.
I can't wait to, but I haven't, no.
Yeah,
I've heard great things, actually.
My parents
until
absolutely fucking love them.
that. Same.
But they don't just go by themselves, my parents. They go together, obviously, and then they've got
They got their
usually two other couples.
Two other
as
cops.
well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 2 other couples. They're not cops. 2 other couples that go with them at least, sometimes 3 other couples.
Oh, it'd be grouse.
And they have a great time. And I look forward to doing it. Not yet.
Not
yet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was saying I can't wait. Yeah, I've heard great things until that moment.
yeah. I'd like to think I'm multicultural. I don't. Yeah. I just think that people have.
But
they have their own cultures, and
Birdie was more getting at the fact they're fucking rude. I don't think. He's still worried about
No. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. But
Yeah.
But what I mean is, I think they've got their own culture and they're just the way they are.
Yeah, some people are like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fucking Russians. Just can you smile?
Yeah.
Once in a while. Like fucking hell. Do you have teeth? Yeah. Yet to see them. Yeah. Fucking hell. Good fun, aren't they?
But no, I'm looking forward to going on a cruise, regardless of what you just said there, Birdie. But
we're going to give it a go, and then
I'm
we'll ring
still
up and
gonna
go.
give it a go. I'll
Yeah,
let you
fuck,
know.
sorry, cost me $8,000. You were spot on.
They are
We
fucking
shit house.
expensive, though, aren't they?
You can get deals though. The deals pop up every now
Yeah.
and then, and
Yeah.
Boxing Day, you get emails all the time.
Really?
Yeah, sales and this and that.
I didn't know this.
Keep an eye out, mate. Probably pissed.
Generally, yeah. Or hungover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always-
usually do let the hair down.
That
on
overlap a
Christmas
little
Day.
bit. That overlap a little bit. The piss don't hang over, as they do.
Yeah. They sort of blend in a little bit.
Yeah.
Hungover for about an hour, then she's straight back into it, and away we go.
Meg, I'll be back on the 29th. Send me some photos of the kids' birthday parties. I'm sure it'll be a great time. Oh, Christ. Oh, that's it for tonight, Nave.
That's the episode. That was episode 55.
Was it? Jesus Christ.
No, 50.
I don't reckon.
54.
Don't know.
Yeah, Sport's 53. Sport hasn't been. Well, they haven't even got Sport yet.
You haven't done the last sport yet?
I've done it. Scheduled.
Yeah,
So 52 actually came out like yesterday.
Yeah, righto.
53 comes out Thursday.
Yep.
And then this one will come out next Monday.
So we're ahead of the dial.
We are.
First time ever.
So by the time they get this will all be old news. Although we haven't done anything real current this time.
Not
It was
newsy, no.
It was more lists and stuff. So yeah, top
shit.
20 movies. But yeah, send us in your favourite movies.
Favourite movies.
The mispronounced sayings that people
we
say
like
all
that,
the time.
Yeah. And just on the movies
People
as well.
say pronunciation a lot. That bothers me. It's pronunciation.
Yeah, that shits me. Because I hate pronunciation. Sounds so fucking ridiculous.
Oh, you're a pronunciation.
Well, just because pronunciation sounds like a fucking... You just sound like the biggest goober I've ever heard in my life when
correct.
you say that word. I'm not saying it's not. It just sounds fucking ridiculous. And by the way, just a little addition to the movie one. Everyone likes fucking Shawshank Redemption. Don't tell us that's your favourite movie. Everyone loves it. It's a great movie.
Yep.
If it's your favourite, tell us your number fucking 2.
Yeah.
We don't need 30 people saying Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's on the other night. Watch it again because it's great. But fucking give us something else. We all
Give
know
us
what you're going to
something newer.
Or
than
Green Mile.
Green Mile. Chopper is another one that comes up a lot in those.
Happy Gilmore's still up there.
Hang on. Actually, here's some current events.
Number 2.
No, not that. I believe he was named the funniest comedian in ever.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I missed that. When was that?
I just saw it because I didn't believe it. I scrolled past it.
Yeah, right. No, I think he's quite humorous.
I think he's good. I think he's
unique.
It's a little bit outdated now, though.
Possibly, but
Yeah.
in his heyday,
Oh, yeah, he was hilarious.
I guess everyone gets outdated
Yeah,
eventually,
yeah.
don't they? But
I think a few of them, a few of his scenes, they go just a little bit overboard, and it's like, that went on too long.
it can
that
do.
was
but
actually
yeah.
awkward.
So I think Jim Carrey's incredibly funny.
He's incredibly smart too.
Yeah. Robin Williams was a genius.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
100%.
I can't think of a bad Robin Williams
Yep.
movie. Comedy anyway. He was
they were
fantastic.
good.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Doubtfire is still a ripping movie.
It's a great
mate.
movie.
That is a classic movie. Like,
Oh dear.
I can't wait till my kids can watch that and not get confused.
Yeah,
But,
well, true.
Yeah, but
That's what started all of this. Mrs. Doubtfire started everything. As soon as that's where we opened the gate, and now the fuckers have come flooding fucking through.
and now
I'm dealing with cats in schools. Crent,
What are you
kitty
getting
litter
at?
at primary school.
I'm a pan boy.
Oh, jeez. What's a pansexual? What does that mean?
Is that the one
They
where
have sex with pans. They actually jam pans in their anus. Don't they?
I think pansexual
Is that what they do?
where you don't identify as anything, isn't it?
I don't know. They like the human instead of the
Oh,
the
so that's
sex.
not the gender. It's the
Yeah. So you're bisexual.
refers to romantic, emotional, and/or sexual attraction to people, regardless of their gender
Yeah.
identity.
So you're bisexual.
So
you
that's
fuckwit.
right. That's right.
Stop making up a new fucking
Stop
name
making
for
up
it.
different
You're
ones.
bisexual.
Very
Jesus.
confusing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, very true.
Righto, that's it.
That's it.
We
Moving
go-
on to sport.
All right, move on. Righto! Thanks for listening to episode 54. I think we decided it was 54. Join us later on in the week for sport. Don't forget to please follow us on YouTube, Barron Files Podcast, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram and TikTok also for your viewing pleasure. And go and comment on all of our content. Thank you.
Go for it.
See you all soon. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate, you're yawning again.
That's only me third.